In this video, I'm going to talk about whether CourseCareers is just a complete scam, because they're basically claiming that they can help you get a job in fields like tech sales, IT, and development within just months or even a few weeks. And to many of us, this just sounds too good to be true. Today, we're going to figure out whether this is just marketing and false claims, or if there's actually some truth to it, and if you can actually get a job from their courses. Now, just a disclaimer, I'm actually partnered with CourseCareers, but I'm also partnered with a lot of other platforms, and I don't need to sell you this platform. Now, I'm not going to ask you to listen to me, because we're actually going to go through reviews and what people really think, and I'm not just going to hold back at all. I'm allowed to say exactly what I want in this video, and there's no, censorship or whatever. Alright, so now we're here on the main page, and this video is going to focus on two main courses, which are the tech sales course and the IT course. And these ones are kind of like the most popular ones on CourseCareers, and analyzing them will give us a really good understanding of the platform overall. And frankly, I don't think I have time to go through like 15 courses in this video anyway. So let's take a look at the IT course first. And this one is 4 to 12 weeks, which is really short, but it's also self-paced, so you can complete it as fast or as slow as you want to. This one assumes no experience or education prior to taking the course, and it's going to prepare you for an entry-level job in IT. Now, normally people start out as an IT help desk technician, or that's one of the possible jobs when you start, where you kind of get some experience, earn some good money, and then later you can go into multiple directions in IT, depending on what you want to. Your first job in IT is probably not going to be this, six-figure perfect job like people are talking about. Let's just be realistic. But it's still a fantastic way to break into the field and just get that first IT job and start making some money, and then kind of go from there. This course contains 5 different modules teaching you all the fundamentals of IT, how to get a job, and get ready and all that kind of stuff. It comes with coaching and mentorship, and also a community, as well as some career resources, and finally also a database that graduates get added to, where different companies can find you and actually send you job offers after completing the course, which I think is pretty cool as well. Now, for the tech sales course, it's similar but also very different, because it's of course for a completely different field. It is also self-paced, which is 4 to 12 weeks as well. No experience or education necessary. Tech sales is basically where you sell technology solutions to people, and you can make really good money doing so, especially as you get better and better at it. And you don't need to be some kind of IT expert either, which is pretty nice as well, and that's why people can get jobs so fast, because you don't need to know all the technical stuff. You just need to know how to sell the product that you're being asked to sell. Now, you'll start at the entry level from this program, so you're probably not going to be making 6 figures or something, but you can still really climb the ladder fast in tech sales if you're good at it, and your salary is still really solid here. We're talking like 60 to 80k per year. Anyway, the course contains 5 different modules as well, teaching you key sales skills, as well as the fundamentals of selling and how to actually sell technology products. Selling is a really valuable skill, and this course contains all the same things as the other one, with like the course itself, the mentorship, coaching, accountability, community, all that stuff. Now, let's take a little bit closer look at the coaching before we take a look at some reviews of the program. Coaching is a really fundamental part of the program, so I really want to make sure that it actually meets our expectations. A coach is kind of hard to describe in this situation, but it's just about having somebody there for you to help out whenever you need it. The coaching at CourseCareers works like this. You basically choose a coach when you're in the program, and then they offer weekly group coaching sessions live on Zoom that you can join anytime if you want to. You don't have to go if you don't want to, of course, but these ones are completely free. One issue that I do see here is that the one-on-one coaching, like the private coaching with a coach, is actually not included in the price. So if you do want to have some of that, you'll also have to pay for it. Now, I still think that's reasonable, because many programs cost like $10,000, or at least 10 times the price of the CourseCareers ones, and they still don't provide free private coaching sessions. It is very expensive for them to provide, access to real coaches just one-on-one, and the reason why they're able to keep the price low is because they do group coaching sessions. I actually like group coaching sessions, and I think it's not a major issue. Sure, if you prefer a private coach, you may have to pay a little bit for that, but you can still access all the resources and everything for free. They also have a learning community where you can just ask somebody else, not your specific coach, anytime you want to. But still, keep that in mind, of course, if it's a deal breaker for you. Now, what these coaches actually do is that they hold you accountable, and they're kind of there to support you. That's the entire point of being a coach. They help you build your resume, your portfolio, and just give you career advice in general when you need it. But no, they're not magically going to give you a job, but that's not the point of a coach either. I do think that it's a pretty good opportunity to network though, because they are industry professionals and they have some connections as well. Now let's take a look at the coaches. So here they are. In tech sales, we have these people, and their companies are listed below. You can see Richard, Andre, and Ashley. These may change in the future though, and you can select one of them to be your coach. And now let's look at the IT one. We also have 3 guys to be your coaches over here, and one is in IT security, one is in IT support, and one is also a president of a company. Here are some of the other coaches as well. There are some guys from major companies like Wix and Yelp, so that's also good to see that they're actually companies from, or coaches from major companies. Now let's take a look at the reviews and testimonials, and that's really interesting because that's the main thing. It doesn't really matter what I say for this one. First, we'll look at their own website and then go explore the internet to see if people are angry or if they're happy or whatever. They have a ton of interviews with people that got actual jobs, and this is pretty hard to fake. It's like real long interviews, at least like 30-40 interviews with different people, and perhaps even more. I can't keep scrolling all day, but most of these are either in IT or tech sales, which is pretty reasonable considering how it's their major programs. We also have a ton of posts from LinkedIn here, and this one is pretty hard to fake as well because people are risking their entire reputation if they do it for fake on LinkedIn. And these are actually people that got jobs, so you can read more about this if you want to, but now let's keep going. So let's pretend like the testimonials on their site don't exist because we want to see like the actual independent reviews. So what I did was I found an independent review site where people can post their reviews for public. Here they have over 4.8 from over 900 reviews on this site, and you can read all the reviews for yourself if you want to. The next review site is called Course Report, and you can read all of these for free online as well. Everything's available. And the good thing here is that the reviewers are actually asked to verify their profile using their LinkedIn. So in my opinion, it's a little bit more like it's a better review site in general, more credibility, I would say, than the previous one. On this site, they actually won 2 awards, and the first one is for the Best Tech Sales Bootcamp of 2023, as you can see right here, and also the Best Digital Marketing Bootcamp. In general, super positive, 4.9 out of 5 stars from over 500 reviews on this site alone. Now, I want to show you that the category that received the lowest rating was job assistance because CourseCareers actually offers no job guarantee, so keep that in mind. You are going to be, having to put in the effort yourself. I think it's very fair because it is a self-study course with some coaching on the side, and it's still up to you to do all the work. They can't just give you a job. Now, they're also on Trustpilot, and I think everybody's heard of this website. Here they have 4.9 stars out of 5, which is absolutely insane. And guys, the reviews here, they're really recent as well. As you can see right here, just a couple of days ago for some of these, and it's mostly from the US, but you can also see some other countries. It's not restricted to the US, but most people are from the US in their programs. So now is a good time to talk about some of the pros and cons of this course. And I'm going to be really honest here in general about CourseCareers. I really like the format. I like how it's self-paced. It's pretty affordable compared to other bootcamps, and there's still some form of community and coaching included, which many other platforms like Coursera and EDX are kind of missing. The downside, in my opinion, are that 1, yes, you can of course learn all of these things for free online. There are YouTube videos for most of the things, and you can basically learn anything you want nowadays online. But I wouldn't say that it's a bad thing because the thing you get here is kind of the structure, the coaching, the accountability, and make sure that you actually complete the program and land a job. And if you self-study, that's completely possible if people are doing it, but it's way harder and you don't get a certificate either. Now, while the program is expensive compared to watching YouTube videos, it's also way more hands-on, and if you compare the price to college or more expensive bootcamps, the price is actually really, really affordable. The other thing I have that's a little bit suspicious is how short the courses are, and that's actually the truth. I mean, you're not going to learn everything about IT or tech sales or whatever you're learning in like 4 to 12 weeks. There's just no way to do that. You don't have time for it. But according to them, you also don't need to. And their concept is kind of to teach you the most useful and in-demand skills really fast. And to be honest, from speaking to past graduates, they actually do that really, really well. Now, of course, a disclaimer, try the course out for yourself. That's the best way to learn and see if it's actually something for you. I'm going to leave a link to that in the description. And I can't, tell you if it's a perfect one, but if you do use the link in my description, you'll also receive a discount if you do decide to sign up. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video, and I wish you good luck with your career journey.